Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Carrie Scroggins. How are you doing on this beautiful Tuesday in October? We are continuing our video series on the decision to become an entrepreneur and a business owner. And is that decision right for you? It's not right for everybody. There's no question about that. It takes a very specific type of individual to open a business, run a business, become a profitable business, and still have time and enjoy all the other things in life, right? It is a different world when you become the boss and you run your own business to being employed by somebody where you don't have all of those extra responsibilities of owning and running a business. In my case, I love what I do. It is a wonderful, freeing experience to run my own businesses. I have 3 of them, and I enjoy all 3 of them. They are very, very different, but they are a responsibility, and with any responsibility, it takes a lot of work. One of the things that is really important, and the subject of today's video, is taking care of yourself as a business owner. And what I mean by that is, yes, I mean physically, emotionally, all those things. Financially is what we're talking about today. Taking care of you as the business owner financially for today, tomorrow, and down the line into the future. I have been an entrepreneur since 2012. I left being an employee on November 17th, 2012. That is 11 years ago today. Isn't that amazing? And what I have learned in that 11 years is volumes, ups, downs, planes, happy, sad, scared, you name it, and I have lived the entire gamut of emotions. And the one thing that I would tell you that I feel like as an entrepreneur that I could have done better is to prepare for down the road better. And I don't mean from a business perspective. My business is running really well. My systems are running well enough to where I can now do it on my own. I've sort of reached a plateau. Coming out of COVID, I've had two major financial challenges to my business. Back in 2017, I had a massive, huge client, actually 2 huge clients that I lost back to back. They both passed away, and it was a substantial hit to my business early on. That would have been in year four. Then COVID came along, and COVID changed everything for pretty much every business owner, I think. We went through growing pains as an industry in the insurance world and in any business, because you had to learn to accommodate this drastic change of life that we all went through. We were locked down. We couldn't do what we normally did. We couldn't sell the normal way, and so we had to come up with all of these changes to accommodate the fact that people could not get out of their house. The thing that COVID did, which was great, was gave us that technology, so we never have to go through that again. We never have to go through a crisis where we are locked down, where our businesses can't continue to grow and stay open. So for me, I thank COVID for that, even though it was a drastic change and it caused a blow up if you will, in the world of our commerce. It gave us technology that we didn't have because we had to figure it out. And so now we have that technology. Now we know that we can still operate and sell our business products when we don't have to have a brick and mortar facility, is what I'm saying. If you do, that's great, and if you've continued to do that, that's fantastic. If you haven't, and you've become a remote online company, that is the one thing that COVID gave us, is we have those tools and technology now. We never have to go through that again. What I'm talking about is taking care of me financially. Me, my family, my husband, my life, my future life, when at some point I hope to retire. I would say that as a business owner, that is the one thing that we always put last, and we shouldn't do that. We should make sure that we are putting money away for us personally as quick as we can. Now, in some situations, the rule of thumb in business is a company really doesn't start to be profitable until year 5 and 6. And that's really true. You are just making money, putting it back into your company, making money, putting it back into your company, making money, and doing that over and over again. But what I think has to happen at that point when the company does become a profitable company, you then have to start to pay yourself more so you as an individual can put more money away for your future. I think we as business owners don't think about that potentially enough, and so we as individuals are sort of always playing catch up with what we as an individual needs financially and for our future down the road. So my piece of advice today as a business owner is to make sure when your company does become profitable that you are paying yourself adequately, and that you are making sure as an entrepreneur, as a self-employed person, that you are socking money away for into your retirement vehicles, your 401, your IRAs, and that sort of thing. And there are restrictions, there are limits to what you can put away. So you need to understand what that is, and moving forward past the point of profitability, you're putting as much away as you can. Because it's really important to understand how the Social Security system works, what you're going to have available as an entrepreneur. You're going to have to make sure that you are correcting and uploading and recording what you put away too into the Social Security system. So you do have benefits available to you when you are ready to retire and you're eligible to retire. I would tell you, I think in the world of entrepreneurship, we don't have a tendency to want to retire like the average person. They hit 65 and they're like, oh, I'm ready to retire. My dad is 84 and he still is not completely retired. He still does things. He's still involved in the world that he is involved in, and so he doesn't necessarily, or will he ever completely retire? I don't think he ever will. That's just the world of entrepreneurship. But you still need to plan for it, and that is the one thing that I look back now 11 years later, and I really, really wish I had done a better job then of preparing for now. And I hope that makes sense to you. It's important because we always, as entrepreneurs, we're going to put the business first. We're going to put our employees first, and then we follow up the ship. We are the last person that we think about, and we need to learn from my experience and not do that. Make sure you're putting yourself in the same place as your employees and as your business to ensure down the road that you can, if you decide want to retire and go around the world with your spouse. So you got to make sure that you have the fund availability to do that. That's it for today. It's kind of a short video today, but it's an important subject, and I hope I have done an adequate job explaining to you what I mean in taking care of you, so down the road, when and if you are ready to retire, you can do that and have the fund availability to go around the world with your spouse or whoever it is that you would like to go around the world with, if that's what you would like to do. This is Carrie. I'm an entrepreneur from Texas, and I'm here in this video series to try to help you make the decision. Are you ready to be an entrepreneur? Because remember, the small business owner is the backbone of this great country of ours. We employ more people than any other segment. The small business owner. We are the backbone of this great nation and this great engine that goes and goes every day. And it's a very honorable thing to do, to own your own business. So this is just one of the very many important parts of being an entrepreneur, being a business owner, and making your entrepreneurship successful. I hope all of this helps you make that decision. It's one of the best decisions I've ever made, and I would make it again tomorrow if I had the decision to do over again. So that's it for today. This is Carrie down in Texas. Hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are. Hit that grand slam today. Just get out there and take a big swing and hit that grand slam, whatever it is, whatever industry you're involved in. And I appreciate the fact that you stop in and you watch these videos. I do very much appreciate the feedback. And if there's a subject along the way that you want me to talk more about, please let me know. Message me and I'm happy to respond. Best way to do that is to go to my main landing page, which is my name, CarrieDevlinscroggins.com. Have a great day, everybody. This is Carrie from Texas. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.